Welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah, aka Scarlett, and today I am doing a budget-friendly wig review of this gorgeous wig named Coco from Super Hair Pieces. I have a lot of great things to say about what you're getting for your money on this wig. It is an incredible price for a fully hand-tied, incredibly comfortable cap that fits petite sizes. So if you are a petite or you just want to know more about this brand, as they have many different cap sizes, or you just want a really good deal on some high quality hair, stay tuned. As always, please subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, give me a thumbs up, and let's get started with Coco from Super Hair Pieces. Coco is an incredibly budget-friendly wig for a very high quality piece. This is Remy human hair. This is in the color Spiced Cinnamon, so it does have an auburny red hue to it. It's really, really pretty and natural. It's a very natural auburn red. When you see it in direct light, it gets more of those red tones. And when you see it in natural indoor light, it's a little bit more on the brown side, but still has that ginger auburn hue. It's definitely a red, but in a very natural color. This is a fully hand-tied cap that was designed with people that have full hair loss in mind. However, I do not have full hair loss. I have thinning hair with androgenic alopecia, and I can vouch for the fact that the cap is super comfortable even with hair. So we'll get more into the cap in a little bit, but I want to just let you have a look at Coco from all sides. Coco is advertised as 16 inches, but when I measured her myself, because I thought she seems a little long for 16 inches, the way human hair is measured from the crown, I noticed that she was actually 18 inches. And I have seen that with a couple brands, Wigshii included, where you get a couple inches more. And that's a big deal because with luxury human hair, you're paying for every inch. So let's take a look at Coco from all sides. Now I like to part on the left, and she does flop a little bit when because she's on the left, but she's so easy to ear tuck. I will pull out the ear tuck in a bit, but I love her just like this. This is how I wear with the ear tuck. So this is Coco from the front, and I'll pull out that ear tuck. You could also put a little clip, super cute. This is Coco from my right. From the back, I want you guys to notice the movement on this wig and how natural it moves, how shiny that hair looks, how tangle-free. From my left, it is really, really gorgeous. It's $879, and let me repeat that. It's $879. If you have been looking at all at human hair, that is an incredible price for Remy human hair that has a fully hand-tied cap. I have not seen any company have quality like this that I know of for that kind of price. Now, with that being said, it does have things that are not going to be the same as a luxury human hair piece. For example, the knots are not bleached, although they're very, very tiny. The hairline isn't plucked, so you may want to have that hairline plucked a little bit to your liking. You may want to get your knots bleached. They also do customs, so you can do a custom with them and get those things done. For me personally, I may add like a shadow root. I like a little bit more of a root, but I will say there is highlights in this piece, very subtle highlights because you can see them up here. Now it is an overcast day today. My apologies for that, but content day is content day, and I film in all natural light. I do not use any ring lights. I don't use any studio lights because I feel like they distort color. So what you see here is a very natural representation of the color. Coco is not a super vibrant red. She is a beautiful natural auburn with some ginger tones. And that is how she will look when you get her. It's a very realistic look on the color, which I think is important. I think it's really important to see how the color is going to look. So if you put this color in front of a ring light, it's going to look way, way, way more vibrant. And that's just not a realistic interpretation of the color. So let's get close up on this hairline. And one thing I want to point out about knots, because you know, I have a hard time wearing anything with knots, but I just want you to note that this is about a reasonable distance you would stand from most human beings, unless they're your husband or your child, right? If you get all the way in, you can see a little bit of the knotting, but look at how tiny those knots are. They're really small. So anybody that's at a normal distance from you is never going to see those. So I am actually working on embracing wigs that have some slight knotting, because if your wigs don't have bleach knots, they're going to last a lot longer. And also, a lot of times if there's knots, that means it's textile dyed, and that is better. A lot of people think, oh, textile dye. No. Textile dye is better because it doesn't fade the way hand painted color fades. And especially for a red, I much prefer a textile dyed wig that's not going to fade after 1 or 2 washes. This wig may fade after, 15, 20 washes, but that's a long time when you only wash your wig once a month, right? So I believe this is a textile dyed piece, and I love that because I know when I wash it, I'm not going to see all the color go right down the drain. So if I have to have a few small knots at the hairline to get textile color, that's kind of where I'm going in my red wig wearing journey, which is a big thing for me because I used to say all the time, if I see a knot, I'm not going to wear it. Well, I'm actually changing my tune on that, because how many people are going to see a knot this tiny unless they are so far up in your personal space that they should already know that you wear wigs? Just keeping it real, right? Like, unless they're getting up here, you better know them really well. You're going to know them that well to be that close. They probably should already know about the wig story, right? Okay, let me take off this cap and let's look at this amazing cap and talk about all its features. So to get started, I'm just removing my scar tape to give you a full view of the cap, but I always do scar tape on my part lines, even if this one does have a double lace top, but I still wanted a little bit more scar tape to conceal some of those knots at the part line and put powder over the knots. So I'm taking that off so you can get a full view of this beautiful, beautiful cap. So this is a cap that, again, is designed for complete hair loss, but works great on somebody with hair as well. And what I can tell you about that is these silicone strips on here, and I mean, and there's silicone strips on the back, they really grip to your hair without pulling it. It's not pulling, not hurting my head. It just gives me a really good, secure fit. You'll also notice that the extended nape and ear tabs that go all the way down here are made to put tape, wig tape or adhesive, and then look how easy it would wash off. If you put some adhesive here, it would wash off super easy. Or wig tape, perfect canvas for wig tape if you want to glue down and fully secure. Now, this has a double lace top, which means that you don't have, it does conceal your scalp or your hair a little bit more with that double lace top there, and that full ear to ear lace front. And then guys, it's 100% hand tied. So if you don't know about hand tied caps, let me tell you, every single hair is sewn in by hand, which is why hand tied caps usually cost $2,000 or more. And to get such a comfortable, fully hand-tied cap for $879 is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. This cap is something else, let me tell you. Let's look at this color now that I've gone on and on about this amazing cap. Let's look at this color out in natural outdoor light. As per usual, when you hit it with the outdoor light, you're gonna see a lot more of that red. Reds are chameleons. When they go into different lighting, they look completely different. How beautiful is this color in this lighting? So pretty. Look at that against the green trees. That is a gorgeous, very natural looking red. Whew. You know I love a gorgeous red, guys. As far as the cap fit, Coco is definitely for a petite size head. I would say extra small to small. I do not think she would work well even for a size medium. Now, Super Hair Pieces has many different cap styles and many different sizes. So if you're a medium or you're a large, you can reach out to them and ask them what's going to work best for you. But for all of my petite size ladies, and there's a lot of us out there, there is a lot of size small heads out there. Size small and size medium are the most popular or common head sizes. And so for all of my size small ladies out there, this is an amazing fit. It absolutely fits me like a glove. I cannot tell you how well it fits and how comfortable it is. You just have to try it. So I'm extremely impressed. I'm putting my affiliate link in the description to get an extra $10 off because every little bit helps. Feel free to use that. I was under no obligation to say anything other than my 100% true honest opinion, even though I have an affiliate link. Just know that I'm always going to keep it 100% transparent with you and let you know that I'm going to probably cut this piece and give it some layers. It is very much one length. So these are some of the things that when you have a piece for a really great price, you want to think about the extra things you'll have to do to customize if you're like me and you have a certain look in mind. So for this beauty, I will definitely cut some layers. I may add a shadow root at the top, okay? And that's about it. I'm getting over the knots thing. They're so dang tiny. I might have the hairline plucked a little bit, and let's just quickly talk about that. So when we say plucked or not plucked, this hairline is just kind of dense. Like if I wanted to pull this back off my face, I would want it to be less dense. So these are the things that you would add on because it's such an amazing price. Customization is key to making your wigs work for you. So I'm probably gonna have the hairline plucked. I'm actually trying to learn how to do that myself, but not there yet. Have the hairline plucked, add a shadow root, get some layers in here, and oh my gosh, worth it to add a couple things. That is not a super expensive process. Adding a root by a wig artist is maybe $150 to $300 because it's very time consuming, just so you know. And I wouldn't add a root on your own. It's very hard because you have to stay off the lace. A haircut, well, I have an incredibly well-priced stylist. She charges me about $60 to cut my wigs. And then plucking the hairline is like, I don't think that's expensive. I can't imagine it costing more than $25 or $50 to pluck a hairline. So you could get that done when you get the shadow root done. Worth it because she's such a low cost wig to begin with. So if you are on a budget and you are new to human hair, or if you're on a budget and not new to human hair and you want an extremely comfortable cap for a petite size, I highly urge you to try this wig. And as always, please subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, give me a thumbs up. I want to thank Super Hair Pieces for collaborating with me on this review, and I will see you guys at the next one.